but I am here. Uh, I set up here today at the market. Um, it's a little bitty market here in Arizona where I'm staying, and because I love this little town and the people in it, I repainted the RV while I was here, and I let people when I go on the road tag the RV. Just write something on it. And because I love this community, and after this tour, um, I hope to come back here and make it my home. We'll just have to see how that ends up at the end of the year. My legal name is 420 Jim. I'm a cannabis advocate and connoisseur, of course. Texas is going backwards. They're trying to take away all the THC and Delta products. Ohio has cut down on the plants you can grow. They're trying to do all kinds of things all over about regulations and shit on cannabis, when truthfully the feds need to just get the hell out of it. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. So the petition that I have is for Mr. Trump and Congress to release all cannabis prisoners. Like I say, nobody belongs in jail for weed. Not only that, we want it out of the Class 1 and Class 2 narcotic range. I'm no dummy. I happen to know under federal law, not state, but I also know feds trump state when you come to push and shoving. We free will give up our rights to ammunitions and arms once we're known to have cannabis. So that's just something for some people to think about there. Yeah, I'm kind of dressed up, well, wearing my pants and jacket today because I'm at this little market here in town, and I'm giving people the first chance to tag the Cannebago here. I'll show you the Cannebago in a minute, but I'm going to step back, and this is what I'm wearing so people come get a picture with me today if they like. Yay! Hey, hey! Yay! I've been on the road for 10 years. I had to come off the road for about a year so I could get my retina surgery, my retina detached in the middle of my farewell tour of all things. So now I'm continuing it because I'm going to get back on the road the first week of April. This is from 2020. Back in 2020, I made headlines in the town that Neil Armstrong grew up in, Ohio. This is the first paper to print my legal name, 420 Jim. Believe it or not, that is my legal name, my friends. July 8th of 2019, a judge in Tennessee, Kingston, Tennessee, ruled my name to be 420 Jim. Hey, right on, right on, right on. Hey, I'm glad you think it's funny. No one belongs in jail for weed, my friend. No one belongs in jail for weed. Sign this. You screenshot and sign that. And for the people that's got an excuse they can't screenshot, just search 420 Jim, 420 JIM. Just put that under Google. The first thing that's going to pop up is a button that says petition. Or you can go to the 420jim.com. Okay, I've been off the road for a year getting eye surgery. This RV that used to be called the Cannabus used to have 30,000 tags on it. This is just the door. Well, I renamed the RV to the Cannebago because in honor of it being a Winnebago. So this year I gave it a new paint job, a new name and all. And yesterday is the first day I brought it out here. There's a little market going on here where I stay. I live just across the street the last few months. When I come back to town in the winter, I plan on getting a place here or coming back here or whatever. But it's only fair to let the people here in this beautiful city that I live in be the first ones to tag the new paint job. And here you go. 39 of them yesterday, just in the little town. See, this is not the petition. This is just where I let people write whatever they want. You know? This had over 30,000 of these on it before I painted it, but they had all faded away. Be excellent to everyone. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Black Canyon City, Arizona. Arizona love goes with you on my journey. Isn't that something? Little kid put that on there yesterday for me too. Anybody, it don't matter. This is not the petition. This is my home. This is my billboard that I built to travel the United States. I've done this for 10 years now. So this is just my private home that happens to have what I think is a good message. Nobody belongs in jail for prison for weed, and everybody needs a little Jesus. Look at this, my cross. Jesus saves. Somebody loves you beside the Jesus. Once again, there's the one team, one dream. People that make a donation online, you get a hold of me, and you want me to make a sticker and put on here, I can do that. If you have a business, especially cannabis, CBD products, anything, look at these windows. I could put your business, your phone number, whatever. You can advertise all the way from Arizona to Washington, D.C., stopping in Florida, of course, and all the way back. Just message me if you're into that. It's a good thing, you know, help support this billboard get across the country. That's the one for pot. That's one for elder abuse. If you do Facebook, see, cannabis heals, it plays in the cross. Everybody needs a little Jesus, and no one belongs in jail for weed. Oh, let me get, I think that was the rest of the tags. God bless you. Nobody's tagged the back yet. You know, it took, oh, yep, I lied. Someone did tag the back. I looked and looked and looked, and it took damn near a year before someone tagged the muffler, the tailpipe. And finally, because one guy said, you know, and here's my favorite so far. Someone drew me the little cactus and everything. One guy said that this is their initials, but it means something. He didn't tell me. He said, see if anybody can tell you what that means. Lessons from Arizona, be safe. Keep the dream alive. Arizona rocks. Oh, there's 40 because I didn't see that one. 40 signatures from yesterday. Be here now. That's cool. Jesus is King. The Gippy. K&M. Go for it. Peace and love. Free them now. All have peace. Isn't that cool? Susie Q Bib. Goose Dan in the sun. Good day in the sun. Yeah. And see, I make these t-shirts, but I only make them in extra large now. I used to just make them in large, but I got a little bit of gut after quit smoking cigarettes and stuff. And I have them with just the leaves on both sides, or I have them with the green leaf on the front, the green leaf on the back, and it says it's $4.19. Got a minute? I give these to people that can afford to make a $20 donation. I only make them in this size because that's the size I wear. And if somebody don't donate for it, well, I've got a clean t-shirt to wear. And that's just my canvas, my way of saying thank you to the people's support. And I also have these. If somebody wants me to write something on it, dedicate it to them or whatever, when people make a $10 donation, I have these little plaques that I make. And the thing is, I make them, I autograph and date them. If you go Google my name, there's literally hundreds of stories like this, TV news, the whole 9 yards. Let me show you something else here while I got the camera flipped. This is my favorite part. 2019, Kingston, Tennessee. I walked into the judge's office and I said, can you make my first name my last name? And he says, yeah, but you got to have a first name. And I said, how about 4? He said, yeah, I can do that. Do you want a middle name? I said, how about 20? He said, I can do that. You want your last name to be Jim? And I said, yes, sir. He picked up that gavel July 8th of 2019. It was ordered my name to be 420 Jim. Jim's on top because your last name goes on top. So I normally do these lives at 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm late this morning because I had to get over, well, I didn't have to. I wanted to get over here and support the market, let people tag the Cannebago. I just live basically across the street. After 3 o'clock today, I'll pull back over there and plug in. Next weekend, I'll probably go into Phoenix area where my family is and let people there tag it and tell them about the petition. The petition's the main thing. I mean, I've got to get people's attention to tell them about it, you know? You know how many times I've tried to tell people online to sign it? I've had the petition up for 4 months now. And you would think there'd be a lot more than 100 people on it. It's just now got a little over 100. And that's from friends and stuff that know me and their friends from other petitions mainly. Until it gets big, it's not going to pop up nowhere. It's not in the algorithm and stuff. Getting it started is the hardest part. Now, I am happy that I haven't really left my hometown yet, and it has got over 100 signatures. I got like 9 in the last couple of days, so I'm happy. I'm real happy. Sure, I'd like to get 100 a day at least, but I'll be happy, you know, with a couple a day right now. When I get out on the road, yeah. Now, I had a dozen people yesterday, you know, how did I sign it? And I tell them. Now, whether they do or not, a few did, because like I say, it come up to about 9 more, give or take. But feel free, ask any questions you like, anything. Like I say, I have a Facebook page, 420 Jim, spell it out. It took me 3.5 years to get that name on Facebook. They kept telling me it wasn't my name. I kept sending them a picture. I even sent them a copy of the judge's order. And then when I finally threatened to sue them, they changed my name. So that is my name on Facebook. I used to do my lives there, but they're not saving them no more. After 30 days, they're gone. So I want to build up this YouTube. If you'd like to help me do it, please hit the like and the subscribe, or the subscribe and turn on live notifications. You know why? Because like today, I was late. I didn't do my 8 o'clock live this morning. I should do my 7 o'clock this evening, unless something comes up. But boom, as soon as I could, I went live. When I get on the road next month, if I get pulled over, or if I'm parked somewhere like here and cops want to come and, you know, which they do. People call cops on me all the time. The cops are doing their job mostly. Good cops, attaboy. Every once in a while, I get a bad one, and I tell them, bad cop, no donut. You know, I've had a state trooper come to my door and ask me if I was carrying weed, and I asked him if he was carrying donuts. And we both had a good laugh. That's on one of my shorts here, I think, on YouTube. There's the video where I offered the lady in Rapid City, South Dakota, the Bad Cop No Donut Award bumper sticker. And she's kind of like, no. She's standing behind her sergeant. She come to that part telling me how she was going to throw me out. I wouldn't welcome her and all. Her sergeant threw her out. But hell, that was way back in 2014. This is the end. If I could have finished the tour year before last, that would have been it, the end. But just like when I tried when I got rid of this RV to a veteran, and then my family lost the house and the veteran gave it back to me. When the Lord don't want you to quit, He'll put that right in front of you. Then you got the choice to see or not. Because I gave this motorhome. I retired in Colorado a few years back to be with my family. And this was during the pandemic. And when people are buying up all this land, houses and stuff, well, I'd been there about a month and a half. I just a few weeks, well, no, probably a month before, took this RV to Topeka, Kansas, and gave it to the veteran. And left it with him and all. Did a goodbye video. I was in a rent-a-car. I watched him drive it away, the whole 9 yards. Never thought I'd see it again. And a couple months later, my family gets evicted. They sold the house. I mean, we didn't even know. All we did was get a notice saying to be out, and then court in 30 days to be out. So the family had to come back to Phoenix. I had nowhere to go. I can't live in Phoenix. It's too hot for me. So the second time, the veteran, Tom, and he's still on my Facebook page, he says, man, I can't get this on the road for over a year. Come back, continue the fight. God ain't done with you. And so here I am a few years later with the RV doing it again. So the last trip, it was advertised as my farewell tour. But then I was attacked in Topeka. Topeka police, just the worst police department out all my travels. They lie. They're very corrupt from the mayor all the way down. I've never been to a city or town quite like Topeka, Kansas. I do plan on filing a lawsuit against them this year, but that'll be after I leave D.C. Kind of like when a couple of years ago, for those that don't know, I sued Walmart. I just had enough of their crap. Throwing me out of their parking lot, doing this, doing that, things they really shouldn't be doing. And, the corporations as well, but what can we do? Da, da, da. I was 100% in the right this time. I had a receipt. I wanted to do exchange, and they gave me a bunch of shit. It was racial. And I just took it to court, and I won $2,500 plus court costs. And I got the pleasure of going to their home office, well, actually their museum, and picking up my check. So, when the Topeka Police Department refused to put my legal name on the police report and stuff, yeah, that's a corrupt damn police department. So I plan on filing a suit against them this year. But the petition's more important. So I'm going to go see family in Florida that I haven't seen between 35 and 40 years, depending on who, and then go up to D.C. If I have a bunch of signatures by the time I hit Florida, which I'm pretty sure I will, I plan on doing a march in D.C. if they give me the permits and stuff. I mean, you got to request them and all, and good chances I can, depending on how long of a notice I give and what dates are available. When Mr. Obama was in office, I did a march on Washington, D.C. The year before that, I held the first cannabis event ever done at Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore has a amphitheater at it. And when I found that out, I had to figure out how in the world could one go to Mount Rushmore and speak in the amphitheater. Mount Rushmore, where great minds got stoned. Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, they traded seats. Abraham Lincoln, his favorite thing was smoking sweet hemp and playing his harmonica on his front porch. So, every one on that Mount Rushmore was stoners, every damn one of them. Oh, hey, Michelle, I'm sorry. I'm doing great this morning. Yeah. Hey, I got 40. I didn't even realize that many people. I didn't know I handed that many markers to the people. I'm impressed. There's 40 different tags on the RV right now. One's my neighbor, but she came over here to tag it. But yeah, I'm cool. But that's how quick. It was slow yesterday, and I expect it to be slower today. We're just a little town. This is their first, the beginning of their market where they're going to do this. I don't know if it's a week thing, bi-weekly, monthly. I don't know. Don't pay attention. I was just going to go set out on the side of the road somewhere. And I looked across the street between me and the post office. This was setting up. And I thought, what the heck? And I did make back the $25 I spent yesterday. And I made $20 of today's. So even if I don't make a donation or a shirt or anything, it only cost me $5 to really be here and let people take pictures and tag it. And see, that's the whole thing. When you let people tag the vehicle and all, what are they going to do? They're going to share them pictures. And then people are going to, oh, look, God, you buy the pot, and they may share or whatever. But it all causes a conversation usually, good or bad. That's the cool thing about it. It gets people's attention, whether they like it or they don't like it. Just like what I'm wearing. Booyah, Frankie. Just like what I'm wearing today. I got the pants. I got the jacket. I think the tie would be a little too much. But I want to give everybody a chance to come by today. If they want to get a picture with me like this, then they can. And the jacket's nice this morning. Now here in another hour, I'll have to just hang it up, and when somebody wants a picture, I'll slip it on. Mr. Frankie. Oh, hey, God is wonderful in the show. Hey, I don't know if y'all were here earlier, and let's go around one more time so people that may join in will see what's happening here. Let me tell you what we're doing. And anybody in the New River, Black Canyon, even if you're in Phoenix and want to take a drive, come on out. We're on Black Canyon City. I live right behind that building across the street for a couple more weeks. Here's our vendors today, I guess. I don't think we're going to have much more. There was 4 or 5 more yesterday, but I figured it'd be slow. There's the post office. Here's the RV. Might as well start right here. Good luck. I can't see something future. God bless. Good luck. Be safe. Leave us in God we trust. We got that. Peace, love. God bless from Black City Canyon. God, guns, and Trump. Peace, love, and I can't really read that. In love we trust. Be safe. Spread love. Don't know how to read that. Have good times always. See Scott from Arizona and the date. Be excellent to everyone. I like a couple of these. I mean, I like all of them, but there's the LOL Franny at Black Canyon City. 1010. Arizona Love goes with you. Love Bone. I like it when I love it when the kids, and you can always tell because they're way down here and they're special writing. I love it when the kids tag. I love how somebody put beside Jesus, loves you. Couple nice tags stand out. And there, of course, Michelle is yours and your son's. Thank you so much for the support. God bless you. I didn't think anybody had tagged the back, but I'm like, damn. Just as I was saying that earlier, I looked and there's one in the back. Here's my favorite so far. Somebody drew me the Sonora cactus in the desert scene. That's my favorite so far. The guy told me those are their initials, but it means something, and down the line someone might tell me what it means. Blessings from Arizona. Be safe. Keep the dream alive. Arizona rocks. Be here now. That's cool. Jesus is king. That's cooler. The Gippy. K&M. Go for it. Peace and love. Free them now. All have peace. Susie Cuban. Good day in the sun. And that's it. But that surprised me. I got that many tags. I didn't think that many people was here at the market total yesterday. But I wasn't counting. I was having fun being out here. And, oh, I love yakking to people about the cannabis, especially when they don't know things like Henry Ford built the hemp car. And, you know, most people now are starting to find out what the medical benefits are. Oh, yeah. But they don't know nothing about how their car can run on hemp fuel or how the body can be built out of hemp instead of steel. 10 times stronger than steel, 1,000 pounds lighter. They don't know all their clothing, the best food in the world we could eat is all marijuana. It absolutely is. One of the best medicines we have. Anything made of wood, anything made of plastic can be made from marijuana. And if you add one chemical to the marijuana plastic, it biodegrades in 80 days. It's a win-win-win-win. That's why we can't have it. Oh, I'm glad everybody so far I've heard from's been through the storms. Now I haven't heard from Will or anybody today, but I haven't seen no. Thank goodness I haven't seen no real bad posts. But man, a lot of Missouri got wiped out. I mean, and it started like from Missouri and went towards the Carolinas and stuff. And I think even more today, if I'm not mistaken. Yesterday was bad, but I think they got one more day of it. I hope I'm wrong. But man, you see all the stories. There was a big dust storm, and just Mr. Kevin, one of my followers, he posted. I forget where that big dust storm was. I think it was. Man, cars piled up, just worse than the snow. You know how people get in the blinding snow and there'd be a 50 car pile up? I think this was from dirt. Terrible. Heck, I seen footage just the other day, just north of me, Prescott. It's not that far. It's in the same county I am, but it's north. When they had all the snow and ice up there when it first hit, I don't know how many vehicles it was, but there was a whole line of semis and cars and stuff on the side of the road just burned up, completely burnt to the ground. You could hardly tell that they were semis and cars and stuff. It was terrible. And they had a skid steer and a crane there picking the stuff up, putting it in dumpsters and stuff. How is y'all's weather, Michelle, Frankie? How y'all doing weather-wise? Sun, snow. Yeah. Well, I was out there in Colorado Springs and experienced sun, snow up there at Gardens of the Guards, I think, somewhere. Yeah. It's just like Florida, I guess. Hello. I've been in Florida where on this side of the street it's sprinkling, raining. You cross the street and it's sunshine. I mean, you can literally see the line across the road and stuff as where it's raining and where it's not. That's pretty weird when you see that. Well, looks like a couple of people might be showing up. Well, it's 9:56. No, because I don't have no electric. When I got back to home yesterday and everything, I didn't mess with it. I had to charge my phones, plug the refrigerator, get everything, because I didn't have electric all day yesterday. I'm not going to have it all day today either. So it'll be tomorrow before I can set it up. Honestly, my generator's kaput. It won't fire up. Matter of fact, to get back across the street, I'm going to have to ask someone if they can give me a jump. And if not, I'll just carry the battery and the charger across the street, let them set for an hour, and then come back and put it in the bus and drive back across the street. Well, hey again, 165. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. But I got delayed this morning, so that's why I missed the 8 o'clock live. I was busy, trying to get across the street and everything, start setting up at 9. Oh, all the hell can come that hell wants. I don't care about that. I don't care about that at all. Because you obviously don't know one thing. I always have a little Jesus in my heart. That's why I had to pull it out right here by my heart. I always got a little Jesus in my heart. And people come by like yesterday. Frankie, I gave out at least 50 of these, I guess, yesterday. So it's all good in the hood. Right on, Michelle. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, we do a little wake and bake, waiting for the people to come by. In a second, if you hang in here, if you want to see the vehicle and everything, I'll show you outside and whatnot in a minute if you hang around. If you don't have a minute to hang around, I'm sorry. But I'm 420 Jim. I'm a cannabis advocate, and nobody belongs in prison or jail for weed. It needs to come out of the class 1, class 2 narcotics, because everybody enjoys the rights to bear arms and ammunition, and it's not fair to lose them because you have something that's no more dangerous than aspirin or caffeine. Aspirin and caffeine can kill you. Cannabis will not unless somebody puts something in it. And now Texas has got this scare campaign going on. It's like, oh my gosh. One sheriff there, or not, I don't know if he's a sheriff, but he's a policeman. He could be a trip, whatever. I have to look up his name. Probably sheriff, because he said the jail. He said people are overdosing in my jail from THC and hospitals. First question would be, how the hell are they getting this THC in your jail? And then probably should check it out and see if it's laced with fentanyl or something, because it damn sure ain't just THC. Which brings my point. It should be legal everywhere. People should be able to grow their own. Then they don't have to worry about people putting chemicals in it and stuff. You know, most dispensaries are good and legit and all that. But come on now, there's shady people everywhere. Just look at our governments, man. There's shady people everywhere. And they're growing the shit in chemicals. They're getting these genetically modified seeds, and 3/4 of the pot and stuff in the world is crap. It's crap that's sold in the dispensaries. That's what she looked like back in 2020. She now has 40 tags on it. Nobody's come over or stopped yet today. The market just now opened anyway. And I don't think nobody's going to be around until after church. So, we'll see. I need to replace my blue and red flag there. For the people who don't know, the red bar is for the paramedics and firemen, and then the blue bar is for the police. Yeah, Frankie, this thing's shot. She won't fire up. What's funny was the other day, I fired her up, and the motorhome wouldn't run. You know? So I thought, oh, well, cool. I only have one thing to work on, the motorhome. Generator's fine. I got the RV running. I'll go to use the generator, and the son of a bitch won't fire up. I had to go to extra large shirts. I now wear extra large. The larges were just a little, I mean, I can still use a large, but you know, I went to extra large. Now a lot of people won't want them because they're too big. Yesterday, two of my friends come by and I met them in church, and the lady wanted a shirt. She got the shirt, and the old man said, "You got any smaller?" And I went, "No, I only make them in one size." And he started to say something. She said, "Hey, this is my shirt. I love it. I want it. The size is great. La da da." It was cool. It was cool. They're made to. I don't know who this is. Speaking of the devil. Man, were y'all's ears burning? I was just talking about y'all coming by yesterday. Well, thank you.
See, I got from the food bank, but oops, I got false teeth, and I don't have a bottom crown that fits, so I just wore the tops, and I can't bite them.
Well, thank you.
Some gravy, ground turkey, chicken.
Thank you.
So yeah,
I appreciate that, my friend.
In our freezers, we got 2 refrigerators, you know. The freezers are like packed full of shit. And the old lady, she's fussy what she eats.
There you go.
So.
I got to get to Walmart and get a battery. I should have ordered a jump box last night. I didn't think of it because I'm going to have trouble starting this when I go to leave. But I can just carry my battery over there and plug it in a few minutes. I got a dead cell.
Cables,
that's what I did yesterday.
They're spraying the shit out of us today.
Aren't they? Look at all the crisscrossing and stuff there.
Oh, yeah. Right above us here.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, man.
They ain't never going to stop them.
Yeah, I know fucking Kennedy got with Dan Wigginton, the geoengineering watch guy that's been fighting the shit for the last 20-some years. And he knows about it. You know, I've even heard Trump talk about it.
Yeah, but it seemed like I've heard him talk about the list for Mancini was supposed to become the Doge. I've heard all this stuff. It's coming. When?
Yeah, when? I know.
When?
Yeah, they're saying what?
You know the old guy that had the dollar bill on the fishing pole in front of people wiggling, you know? Yeah.
Like 5,000-6,000 for everybody. I don't know if it's got to be on Social Security to get it. I don't know.
Well, and see, they still don't know about that. But someone, some state, something just sued China or whatever over that lab thing.
Yeah.
At 20 million, whatever it was. Where's the money? That should go to the American people and stuff.
Yeah.
Where's our stimulus from their pandemic?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
They think that couple thousand they gave us years ago was it? See, they're talking about this tax refund. First thing Trump should have started with talking about was helping with the stimulus for every American because of what we've been through.
Oh, yeah.
Paying all these illegals to be here and stuff instead of taking. We should have had a stimulus check first thing.
Oh, yeah.
The hell with this income tax thing.
Money got wasted on them illegals, man. And, you know, none of us has seen any of it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, people are hurting, you know.
Yeah, all over.
That's crazy. God. Then you got the money to do this shit.
Yeah, and look how many billions of dollars every day throughout the world from spraying the skies.
Fuel use, the chemicals, and then people...
But they got to make them storms. They got to get these fire and stuff going to clear them lands out for their 15-minute cities.
I should have came down here with a booth and had all my geoengineering shit out there and start waking people up in town, you know.
They ain't going to wake up.
Apparently they don't want to.
People don't want to wake up.
They refuse to look up at this shit. You know, and it's not normal.
I have a couple dozen people tell me that they're going to sign the petition.
Yeah.
I did get 9 people, I think, over the last couple of days sign it.
Well, cool.
But they write, yeah, hey, if I get a couple, I'm happy.
Yeah, well, every little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if
Thank you, my friend. Yeah.
dogs will probably like some of that stuff if you don't eat.
Me and the dogs. See, I won't feed my dogs anything I won't eat.
That's ground chicken there. That looks like some pretty good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Oh, yeah, a pack of ground turkey, too.
Yeah, I like that. All right, man.
Yeah. See, neighbors taking care of neighbors. That's pretty cool. And I was just talking about them. It was his wife that bought the shirt. It was his wife that made a $20 donation yesterday and get the shirt. Isn't that something, how you'd be talking about something and then all of a sudden they pop up out of nowhere? Oh my gosh. That's creepy. Don't mind me. I gotta put this frozen stuff up in the freezer. I want to stay frozen, and it will. It's good at keeping things frozen like that. And I'll be able to plug in probably about 4 o'clock, so it'll be all right. No, God. They did. They filled my freezer. Woohoo! Chicken sausage pasta. Maybe I'll try that this evening. I'm surprised Miss Lulu hasn't had her pups last night. That's real surprising to me. Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. Yeah, I may have to order. Send me a link to that if you would. Yeah. My American flag, I think, is still in pretty good shape. But, you know, yeah, I definitely would like you to send me the link to that because I will want to get one. Heck, I might even just go ahead and get the pack of 2. That way, if one, you know, because I do. I like our good cops. I just want the bad ones fired. I have all the respect and everything for the good ones. Y'all have seen that in the videos. You know, how do you think 10 years doing this in 36 different states, Texas and everywhere, you know, Utah, you know, all these places are illegal. I'm not in jail in handcuffs or nothing. The worst thing that happened was 2 illegal searches. Come on, one of them was funny as hell. Officer Roach and Sergeant Hash. I mean, you couldn't pay for better entertainment than that one. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the one I want. That's the one I want. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's the one I want. I still have all the. I've got Coast Guard, Space Force, Marines. I've got all of them. I've got all the branches, but I don't have the flag poles and the holders to put them all out. And that's worth it, though. It's worth the $7 to do that. It's worth the $7 to do that. I think so. You know, my dumbass should have ordered a jump box. And that way, I could have this thing. Of course, I probably could. I don't know. I have changed my address and stuff, but I should have a jump box sent to me. And then when I go in town in a couple of weeks, trade it in for a battery. Oh, I don't need the jump box no more. uh, the only reason I do that is I can't get in there to get a battery. But I can have a, well, I don't know. They might not, they probably would deliver a jump box. They just wouldn't deliver a battery. And that's probably because of the fact they have to bring the core back or, whatever, that type thing. Lilo, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you doing, old pregnant one? Oh, come here. Come here, old fatso. Come here, old fatso. Oh, look at that. Look at that belly. Look at that belly. It's going to pop any day. It's going to pop any day. Yeah, it's going to pop any day, baby. Oh, goodness sakes. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you. Goodness sakes. Yeah. Well, what do you think? You see a bunch of people, huh? Yeah. We probably wasted $25 today, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, goodness. But I think everybody's at church. Lilo. I hear you. And next you're going to tell me they deliver them, right? uh, I kind of figured they would, but I didn't think about it until like an hour ago. But heck, I'll find somebody. And like I say, worst come to worst, I carry my battery and the battery chargers across the street. Come sit here, hang out another half hour or whatever, you know. Like, put my shirts and table away, right? Just leave the canopy up and the flags. Then walk my battery and battery charger across the street, plug them in. By the time I put the canopy down, tied it up, put all the flags back inside, 20, 30 minutes if I don't take my time. Right. And by the time I walk back across the street, you know what I'm saying? I should be able to just bring the battery back, leave the charger there, of course, and throw it in and it fire right up and go across the street. Worst come to worst. If not, I could take it back, let it charge for an hour, and then I know it will. But it's definitely got a bad sell. I mean, I let them charge all night, and it start one time, and then they let it set 5 minutes. It'd build up enough to turn it over again. Then oh shit! Well, I've got you just made me think of something, but I don't know. I've got a solar panel back here, but there's I forget how many volt they are. You might be onto something there, Frankie. I can just take my solar panel there and point it towards the sun. Hey, my brother, once again, you did it. I didn't even think of that. I'm pretty sure I can just go ahead and hook my solar panel to that. A few minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, before I want to. Yep. You just gave me a great idea. I didn't even think of that. But I used to have a panel. It was like you're saying, like Amazon had. I don't know where it came from, a flea market or something where I got it. But it was just it looked like a side view mirror on a semi truck, basically, about that size, and had the two little clips and wire, and you just, faced it to the sun and clipped it to your battery. And heck yeah, I went from a dead battery to an hour later, it turned it over enough to start. So, yeah. But I didn't even think about the two solar panels I got back there, Barry. Ha! And see, I'm not going to leave them on there and overcook the battery. Pretty much got my own jump box. I just got to wait, like a battery charger, 15 minutes. It's not instant. But thank you. I can't believe I didn't even think of that. And I got a set of clips that pretty sure I can find with a little looking. But I got a set of clips and the wire. I can just make my own little apparatus. It's a lot bigger than the one from Amazon, but pretty sure it's going to work. Battery ain't no damn good no way, so might as well try it, right? Ain't gonna hurt the panel. Lulu. Well, she's on a search. Lulu. If you didn't hide stuff around, you wouldn't have to go back searching for it. If you didn't hide stuff, you wouldn't have to go back searching for it. Ah, goodness. Well, I'm about ready to break into the soda pop. Let me take another hit from my pipe here. And then I'm going to get me a little bit of soda. And we'll continue. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Frankie. Absolutely. But the panels work. But I don't know if you have to knock the voltage down. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about them. But I put in a 12-volt light to them, and it didn't blow the light out. So, yeah. Let me get a little soda, and I'll be right back. And yes, I'm using my favorite cup. Now I'm on a mission to see how long I can make it last. Now I'm on a mission to see how long I can make that cup last, Frankie. Oh, heck, we just got another vendor pulling in, maybe? No, they're just dropping something off. I'm going to say, damn. Oh, hell, what am I thinking, Frankie? I got my voltmeter. I've got my voltmeter. I can actually take it out here, hook it up, point it in the sun, and see what kind of voltage it's putting out I don't care about the amps because I'm not going to leave it on that long. And surely it would take it, an hour to charge it. So I don't think I'll have any trouble. But you're right. For any emergencies on the road, that'd come in handy. Is that right, pregnant one? You pregnant one. There's Jack. There's no Jack. He don't move around much or nothing. He just lays around and enjoys the last of his life, I guess. Now, if Curly come around, her boyfriend, he'll jump up and woof, woof. And that brings him back to life. Yeah, I got a splinter in my finger or something. A cut in the crease. It hurts. What do you mean tires don't lose air from sitting there? You mean my tires from sitting all the time at the trailer? Yeah, when I get to a station where I can air up my tires, yeah, I got to go around and check the pressure in the tires. Just like I do the tune-up, the oil, the antifreeze, the plugs, the cap. That stuff's got to be done before I hit the road. Yeah, I got to do all that before I hit the road. But my tires are like 120 pounds on the pressure. So a lot of these damn car places, they don't go up that high. So truck stops and tire shops are mainly where I need to go to do that. So I'll go by a truck stop, of course. Like when I go down to Phoenix, I'll probably pull into a truck stop and do all the tires and everything. There's a Love's. I don't know whether it's the one towards Phoenix or away from Phoenix, within 20 miles. Phoenix is 40, depending on where you're going, about 40 miles. Oh, they are setting up. Cool. We do have a new vendor setting up. Lino. Get him, Lino. Get him, Lino. Well, what else should we talk about, my friends? Anybody got any questions, comments, concerns, complaints? Now would be the time to air them. Oh, goodness. Otherwise, I'll be back, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise, at 7 p.m. this evening. I think I'm probably going to have to arrange different times here on YouTube, because once I get out on the road, 8 o'clock's kind of like when a lot of things are happening. And the 7 p.m., that one's about right, I think. But I may have to redo the morning one. Do one early morning. Or brunch, Oh, a lunch one. There's an idea. There's an idea. That's an idea. I like your thinking, Mr. Frankie. Yeah. More practical too. That's more practical because a lot of times I will be probably busy right at 8 o'clock, like this morning, uh, to get set up in here and everything. I had, I could have went on for a second and say, "Hey, I'm here. Oh, goodbye." Um, but heck, I'm under no contract to even do nothing. So somebody, I don't think nobody's gonna sue me for not making a live one day. No different than Facebook. Every once in a while, I'd cancel. But yeah, I think I might do that, Frankie. I think I will. I'll move them over to start doing them at noon and 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. Noon and 7 Mountain Standard Time. And I think we'll start that tomorrow. And now I better do the early one tomorrow because catch the early crowd, the ones that are expecting it. What's that say? You hate 420 Jam? Then why are you on the page? I mean, that don't make no sense. That's kind of like an oxymoron. I don't hate no one. I love them all. I think everybody needs a little Jesus in their heart. You especially. If you had Jesus in your heart, you wouldn't have hate for no one, nobody. You gotta try it, my friend. I have no idea what things mean when, see, I'm old school. I'm not I don't know what FIVK. I have no idea what that means. Nor do I care. Nor do I care. Oh, nor do I care. Don't mind me. I'm trying to. Oh, I was wondering what they was doing. They're setting up another canopy. To me, it's another comment, which means, hey, that's another click on the algorithm. And that person obviously has to be watching it for a second to click or make the comments. That's a couple seconds of someone interacting with it. So that's another point. Yeah. And if they hate me that much, hopefully they share this, to share the hate. That would be another point. So, you know, you ain't doing something right if you don't have haters, I reckon. It's great to know I've got supporters that's on here. It's been here 10 years, you know. So that should tell you something. That should tell you something. Are y'all supposed to get any more snow or anything there, Mr. Frankie? Or are y'all out of the weather pattern for a couple of days? Or what's up with y'all up there in Colorado? You normally have the weather down pat.
Dude, you ripped down my celery. Step it on it. Sorry, I'm kind of
Damn wind. That's what I hate's the damn wind. A lot of these storms and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people are losing houses, semis flipping, all kinds of stuff because these strong ass winds. Not to mention if there's a fire and the wind hits the fire. So yeah, the winds just this year alone has been terrifying. uh, I'm glad I have moderators turned on. No, I can't show you Jesus. Nope, I can't. You know who he is. You will see him like everyone else does when on his return. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, and from your messages you give me that the moderators don't put up, which is good. Um, why do you care? Oh, you ain't. How can I show you Jesus? Hey Frankie, how many times I hear this same stuff BS on Facebook? Remember from Bryson, the Con Father, almost the same exact words and stuff. Scott Wendell, Howard Amp, almost the same exact words. I'll give you if you do this or you do that. Like you show the IP address from the auction. You do this, you do that, and they ain't got a penny to their name, a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out. Oh my goodness. No, no, no. No one can show you Jesus. I surely can't show you Jesus. Now, if you're mentioning the figurines that I show around town, yeah, that's not Jesus. It's a figurine. It's a figurine. This is not Jesus. Um, it symbols. Like people see a rabbit and stuff, and they say, "Oh, Easter." You know. So no, if you no, you showed yourself that you're just a fool there, and say, okay, if I showed you now, where's the $500? Where's the $500? You just admit this is what you wanted me to show you, which is not Jesus, but you admit this is what you want to see. Where's my $500? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Lilu. Lilu, lilu, lilu. Oh, my gosh. Well, I think here shortly I'm going to go out here and walk around the market, see who's got what. It's mainly like some homemade goods and things like that, which is good because I don't really have money to spend. It'd be crazy if somebody come pulling up, like the guy yesterday had scuba gear, all kinds of stuff. Be funny if somebody pulled up selling a battery or a charge box, a jump box. That'd be just too funny, too cute. I found the battery yesterday, and it was charged. It was good, but I knew somebody was going to come back for it. How somebody just left it there, kind of close to our dumpster, and I'm like, surely, because right now they're worth $20 core most places, and I'm like, surely somebody just left it or whatever. And I even told my landlord, heck, I won't set this over by my place so nobody steals it or nothing, you know. Um, do y'all know anything about it? And they're like, nope, nope. Somebody, evidently had left it or whatever. Do what you want. So I checked it and all. It's charged good. I thought, wow, cool. But then I also thought there's a chance somebody probably just forgot it. And a couple hours later, I get a knock on the door, and he's, hey, Jim. I'm like, yeah. And he says, I hear you got a bat. Oh, here you are, dude, And see, that's why I told the landlord or asked them before I even picked it up, just in case somebody forgot it. And that's what happened. He got to talking to someone, forgot to set it back inside the vehicle or the back of his truck, whatever it was, and drove off. And sure enough, it probably would have disappeared, depending on how long it was before he come back, So by me picking it up and telling the landlord, hey, anybody says I lost the battery, I got it. He didn't lose it. He got it back. He's happy. I'm happy. But damn it, it would have been nice if somebody threw it away. Oh. Oh. Why do you care? And it's worth more for me not to answer your stupid questions like that. So you keep repeating your same answer because you make yourself look like a troll. And everything hits the algorithm. It don't read what you say, usually, pretty much. They just know that it's an interaction. So if you need attention, go ahead and repeat yourself, repeat yourself, repeat yourself. It don't bother me. It don't bother me. Besides that, I'm getting ready to go outside and look around. You be whatever you want to be. I believe in peace, love, and happiness for everyone. I can't help it if that's not your belief. But according to your own logic, a plastic figurine of a kind of white-looking guy is Jesus. You need help with that one, buddy. I've had people tell me, not with the pot suit on, but just in regular clothes or a white robe, my hair all down, and before my beard turned really white, that I look like Jesus. I told them, you're damn fool. Jesus wasn't a white guy. I didn't look white. But it's okay. But see, Frankie, they're only just a couple pounds low. They're not flat on the bottom. We got 40 tags yesterday, like this. 40 different people rode on her yesterday. Yeah. It's a shame it wasn't 40 people that signed the petition, but I even let kids, and kids can't sign a petition. That's why I like letting people ride on the motorhome. Kids can draw on it, I love it. They see their parents come over and draw on it and whatnot. Why not let the kids do it too? Like I say, this isn't a petition. This is my home, my mobile billboard. I'm using this RV and I'm putting in $1,000 a month to keep it on the road to go to DC and come back here. And it's mainly because of this petition. Nobody belongs in jail for pot. Sadly, I put another petition up because of elder abuse. You can either use that and find me on Facebook, or you type in my name. It took me 3.5 years to make Mark realize my name was 420 Jim, and that's how you spell it. Type it in Facebook, that'll pop up. Yeah, I need to replace that flag, Frankie. My American flag's still looking good. I want to get me another American flag that had the peace sign where the stars were. Seeing you said you don't like Jesus, that one guy, I have to show you my windows. In the front, in the back, and on both sides, it tells you how much I like him. Yeah. So I just had to show that to you again. I was happy to have 40 different people tag. This is my favorite one so far. Now, the very first one, the one that burnt before I got this one, someone tagged one of the cannabis leaves, like this here, just like that there, and it was put in the Emporia, Kansas newspaper, and it said, "I was here, but now I'm not. I went somewhere to smoke some pot. I left my name to prove a point. Life's a bitch without a joint." And that got put in the Emporia, Kansas newspaper. So the headlines in another one time I was in Emporia, Kansas, it said you can't spell healthcare without THC. They left out you can't spell pharmacy without harm, but they got half of it in there, right? Oh, goodness. Sorry, Frank. I can't read the comments when I'm out there in that sun. It kind of hurts my eyes. Whew. Well, my friends, hope y'all can join me this evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's 10:45 here, so, do the math. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be there then. And we can continue the conversations if you like. Until then, it's peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs, Jack and Lulu, love you. I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day. See you this evening. Peace out.